Thanksgiving morning, I feel like a disgusting mess after pigging out yesterday, and I really didn't get enough sleep too. But today, it's just barely sprinkling. This is a lot like what Eugene, Oregon is like all the time. It's not, you're not gonna get like wet, but it's just wet enough to where you end up with a higher suicide rate than other states. Dreary, kind of cold, not really cold. I'm wearing shorts with a big hole in the crotch, so it's not like it's sub-zero out here. But anyway, we're heading up to the Black Friday sale at Pull Apart. I looked through the trailer today, the car hauler, and trying to assess what would be the best tire to get, because they're doing a tire sale. $8 for used tires. You can't beat that. I have, no kidding, 4 different size tires. One of them's like a good 2.5 inches bigger than the other tires. So I've got a wide variety of things to choose from. But whatever it is, I'm getting 4, because all 4 of the 4 different size tires I have on my car hauler are just roached. Really, the rims are too, but this specific junkyard scraps every rim, because I guess they can make more money with just the weight of the metal than sell them to me for a couple bucks. And they don't budge on that. I've seen rims that I really want and made an offer on them. They're like, no, we don't sell those. And they have a pile in one of their storerooms. But that's the plan for today. Go up there, get some tires. I'm gonna poke around for an ignition module for the 300Z. They don't have any. They have no cars that I'm interested in up there, but they have parts that I can use for my race car to make it go fast. Made it out here, and it's absolutely disgusting. It's muddy. There's a dude with a big ass umbrella over there. They're doing 20% off the drivetrains, and I can't imagine wanting a drivetrain this bad, because it is gross. The tires are in there under a shed, so I don't have to get wet for those. But I'm looking for like mid-90s Nissans, because they have an ignition module that I want to grab. And then to make sure I don't end up out here pulling a friggin' motor in the rain. This is the only tool I brought with me. I've had that since, Jesus, like the late 90s. They gave it to me when I used to do boardings at the Coast Guard. One of the first things we would do is they would send me down into the bilge and look at all the equipment and see if we were going to catch fire or sink. And if I could, fix whatever was going to catch fire or sink. And this is the tool I had with me. I had a buddy. Let me see if I can see that. We were swapping out the turbos in one of our boats, the 42-foot boat that we had. And there's baling wire that goes around the insulation. I guess the baling wire got on the battery. He was just in the bilge twitching and making all these horrible noises. He sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall when he was like, he was just making horrible noises. And I grabbed it with this. I'm not showing you the part. Yeah, that's it. I grabbed it with that and just whacked the shit out of it and got him out of there. But I lose this tool like every couple of years, and then re-find it and get all excited about it and remember that story. You know, the only thing I don't like about this lot is they don't have it organized by make. I keep forgetting that, because I'll see a Maxima and go down that aisle, and now I'm looking at Camaros. Anyway, I'm gonna shut this off and find some kind of mid-90s Nissan, I think is what I need. Found the one vehicle that had the bit I needed, This is like a mid-90s Pathfinder. And I'll tell you what, I just opened up this thing, and I'm not opening up the car again because my secret power, a lot of people don't realize this, is finding vehicles that have critters in them. I'll crack it open, hang on. These trucks look fun, really fun. If I had brought more tools, and I'm glad I didn't, I would get this manifold off there, because you can actually take this off of there, and I think I read you get like 10, 15 horse out of this intake as opposed to the one I have. This is what we're harvesting. I think the name of it is a PRW2, and it's really just, it's a communication between the ECU and the crank angle sensor and the distributor. So like right now, the way my car is, like all those three components are talking together on a walkie-talkie. This is more like a Nextel chirp, push to talk type situation. It's just you get a stronger signal, ignition signal, and better communication between those three devices. We're not FaceTiming yet, or 5G, and yeah, this is like a push to talk type situation. So I'm gonna pop this guy out. And this is really, what is this? I don't know what that is. We're not gonna mess with parts I don't know. I'm gonna put this on my vehicle. But really, if I wanted to, I had more time and it wasn't raining, and they had more, oh shit, we might be in a pickle. That thing's stuck on there. You can get about 30 bucks for these on eBay, for people with first gen V6s in that VG family of motors. I wanted to do some upgrades. This is a VG33, which will actually fit right into mid-80s 300Z, and it's a bit bigger motor. It's like a 3.3, whereas mine's a 3 liter. I'm gonna shut this off because it's getting rained on, and I might not be able to get my little thing off with my tool. Got my little bit, had to whomp on it a little bit, and it came out. And I got the tail because I've heard that you have to switch. There's 3 wires in there, and I've heard for my car you have to move 2 of them around, and they're colored. So I'm just gonna make this connection oriented the same way that it is on my car. Everything should be fine. I've heard horror stories of people hooking these up straight out of another car, and you cook your ECU. This is dope though. There's a part of this junkyard, honestly I'm not gonna tell you where it is, but the employees stash shit back here that they're gonna keep. There's a Plymouth Arrow. Can I get a good shot of that? This thing is cool as hell. The hood's still here. The truck is straight. This is something from, I think, like the 70s that Mitsubishi made for Plymouth. Hood took a little boop, but it's just a cool looking little truck. There's some other, like I said, this is where employees will hide stuff that doesn't even have like an inventory tag on it. And I've seen a lot of nice motors that are just stashed. Golly. Again, no inventory tag. These apparently you only get 100,000 miles out of them, and then you have to rebuild them. This guy looks to be in great shape. Looks like it took a little boop. This RX-8 I could actually get away with bringing to my house, and I guarantee my wife wouldn't get mad. She'd be like, when are you gonna have it done? Those are simple motors to rebuild, from what I understand. I've never rebuilt one. Yeah, there's also, I think this is a SC300. This is a nice car. SC400. I don't know anything. I'm just out here wandering around in a junkyard, talking to myself. I know this is an Elmo bag. Well, I got all my tires. It really wouldn't have made for a very interesting video because they were all pulled. They were stacked in the goddamn dark, in these deep shelves that made it even darker. And you're reading a dark tire with dark numbers that are about yay big on it. So it was a great way to make me look probably as old as I actually am, because I can't see great. I had to hold my glasses above my head and put on my safety squints and try and read in the dark with a flashlight off my phone. But I ended up with 4 tires, all of which are from different manufacturers, but all of which have great tread, and that is the main problem with the car hauler right now. It's 4 different size tires. All of them are roached. I did mean to get some lug nuts, because there's lug nuts just everywhere in this yard, because they take them off and just kind of sprinkle them around like leaves in the fall. And I didn't bring any to kind of figure out what size I need, but next time I need something, I'll go there, because the trailer is missing several lug nuts. But I think this is going to be, I'm going to Home Depot right now to get a couple of things to tinker around the house with. But this is going to conclude my Black Friday experience. Thank you for tagging along.